thanks. A nice day. Could be a nice day also to head out to the garden. In fact, right now it's time to hear from our gardening expert, Mr. Dabney Morgan. Hey, Dabney.
Hello, everybody. Well, I'll tell you, we thought we'd just take advantage of this wonderful weather. I can't believe we're having such mild weather, and I'm sure you all are seeing the same thing that I am. Camellias are in bloom. I've actually seen some daffodils in bloom. And what's it doing as far as the food supply for us to eat? Well, brought some things along to show you. We're out in the neighborhood this week, and take a look at some of these combination gardens. Spinach, lettuce, kale. Got a few bulbs coming up in the middle, so we've got a combo planter. We have the hybrid lettuces over here, so you can see a lot of nice things we can grow in containers. And because of this warm weather, they're probably far more developed because they're keeping the soil warmer than when we get out into the ground. Now, if you look out into the garden in the open spaces, things here are growing very nice, but still a little bit smaller. Now, also you may see we have a few weeds, so you know, best way to take care of weeds is a good hoe. Want to sharpen it before you get out and start working with it, because it does get dull, and the sharper the blades, the better job you're going to do. And go through, and of course you always have to be a little careful. You don't want to chop up your good plants, but try to keep those chickweed and other weeds down so your plants have an opportunity to develop. Now, here in the neighborhood, this happens to be my garden, and the lettuce we've been picking regularly, the kale we picked a little bit, and of course the goal is to try to get all the lettuce out of the garden before we have a really hard freeze. Now, as far as the collards are concerned, cabbage, kale, even possibly the mustard, they'll take the colder temperatures, so we'll leave those in and eat them as necessary. But keep in mind, when you're doing a fall garden, you're eating the leaves, so as you pick, more leaves come on. So you probably didn't, if you didn't get your garden started for this year, but just keep this in mind for next year. Now, where we do have the lettuce, as we pick all that when it gets colder, what happens in February, we're time to put in our winter peas. We'll come back, prepare that ground with a little bit of lime, a little bit of manure, plant peas, and we're keeping the garden going 12 months of the year. Hope everybody had a great holiday and look forward to a new year. Monday, we're going to talk about doing some pruning. It's not too early for our dormant plants, so we'll see you Monday at noon.